Hello, this is the headquarters of the Nico Neo Alt CC. How can we be of any help?
Pre, you are not going to believe this.
Luna, shouldn't you be in school?
Forget that right now. This is more important.
Luna, if Maffy finds out you're cutting classes again, she's gonna kill us both this time. And that's just gonna make us pay her back because you spent all our money on those Nico body pillows.
We can deal with that later. She'll understand based on the situation we're in right now.
What type of situation we talking about?
Commentary material.
So there is no situation.
I don't know, mate. Marcus Yamamoto seems like a pretty big situation if you ask me.
Excuse me?
Yeah, he did a commentary on Acronym. Want to commentate on it with me? Bree? Oh, no.
Well, Jordan, are you ready to enter the void?
Okay, so I guess I should try and give everyone a good idea of what's happening right now. So I'm pretty sure the majority of you guys remember Marcus Yamamoto. He's a YouTuber who does a variety of things, but for a period of time between late 2017 and mid 2018, he became notable for his response videos to things about Yokai Watch and Spider-Man. Most of you probably already know I was heavily involved in a chain known as the Infinite Inferno, which involved Marcus Yamamoto and various other commentators in a series of events that I honest to God hardly even remember anymore.
Me too, honestly. All I remember is that it kicked off both of our respective Love Live addictions.
Okay, so the only relevant thing about that chain you guys need to know is that it ruined my life. Any questions?
Actually, at the end of your video on Marcus, didn't you say you'd no longer respond to Marcus?
Good question. Or, actually, no, that's a terrible question. Pre, go sit in a corner.
What? You can't make me do that!
I have your collection of Yumi images over there.
Give me those!
The reason I said that was to prevent the chain from going any further, and from what I know, it's worked. The chain's been done for over 12 months as a scripting this, which I'm very thankful for. However, technically, I'm not even responding to a video on me, nor is it even a video in the Infinite Inferno.
Good point. See, audience, while the Infinite Inferno was going on for God knows whatever reason, Marcus, Small Dick,
Dulsmic,
Small Dick, our very scary mother Mavi, and a few others were causing havoc in this other Marcus-related chain that involves Spider-Man stuff. Well, all you need to know is that the chain started from Nintendo doing a review on the Spectacular Spider-Man cartoon. This was covered by Marcus, who was later covered by
Acronym.
Whomst?
A commentary group I used to be a part of before I had to drop out to raise you.
Whomst?
Never mind. Well, they did a video on Marcus's video, and Marcus recently responded to me back, and me and Pre will be covering that.
Anyways, let's break some ankles.
No, that's mean. Say Latsuns on Fangen instead. It gets the point across a lot easier.
Luna, I don't speak communism. If you say that, I won't recognize that you started commentating.
How about I say Nico Ni instead?
Nico Ni?
Today, we're gonna be covering the response video made by Acronym, and of course, addressing some of the issues within the video.
Wait, what are we doing again?
Luna, we literally just explained the context.
And I just got done writing a thesis essay on why Sarada should be cancelled while you were struggling to understand what Latsuns on Fangen meant. Pre, what the fuck is happening?
Are you whatever. But you know, that does make me think, Marcus, as someone who lives in a house with a hero main.
And what's that supposed to imply?
That you don't have a brain, hero main!
Oh, fuck off.
Well, what I'm trying to say is that this context honestly feels like we're missing a few elements. Can I even really say only your core audience would get this? Because your responses have been spread out over a long ass period of time, on top of you doing so many other videos, so your core audience may not be based around these videos. That's why it's best to give your audience an idea of what's going on no matter what. The only context you give is, I'm hitting a response video by some guys named Acronym. Let's-a go, fellow hero mains! All we can get from the video is that it's about Spider-Man, and for whatever reason, the English language is in it. Yay, I guess?
Wait, isn't that the same video I hit a long time ago?
Yes, but we'll do it better, so fuck off!
Good luck with that, Beyblade man. I'm gonna hit the slots.
I may reuse some footage from the last episode because I don't like repeating myself. Anyways, let's get into this.
Nitpick here, but shouldn't you have pointed this out from the get-go instead of the middle of some unrelated argument?
Maybe you did this because this video could potentially be unscripted and done as the video goes along, but I digress. Even if you don't want a script, you should have some basic thoughts to get out of the way from the get-go. At least that way, when you don't have a way of throwing in a little side note here or there, without causing problems on the editing side of things, you won't have to hop in and bring that up.
Though I could say you could have said this prior to repeating an argument, but considering this is a one-off interjection, not an argumentative interjection, we kind of felt like we needed to point this out anyways.
We are not playing the rest of this.
They tryna be crack, yeah, they tryna be crack.
Well, I regret life.
I think you meant to say, wow, Marcus, that was an amazing song cover. What a way to start off the video.
He's about to explain why he doesn't enjoy your singing.
I wonder if this is a joke.
The only joke here is the fact that his intro wasn't meant to be funny, honestly.
Pre, that's rude!
And
I'm taking away your Crunchyroll now.
Shit, now how am I gonna watch Zombieland Saga?
Wait, Zombieland Saga? What happened to Love Live?
Oh, that ship sailed. Gets kinda old once you realize they won't get that third series.
You know what? Take care of the video for a minute. I need to reconsider some stuff.
But yeah, whether or not this interjection is a joke, it doesn't really work because, I mean, what's the joke? That your card's actually good? Okay, I mean, that is pretty funny, but not for the reasons you think. But I digress.
First off, there's the length. Like, I get you're an OG Spider-Man fan, but this drags on for almost 40 seconds, which could have easily been shortened by half the length. I also have issues with the second half of said song, where you decide to go baritone, resulting in the music overpowering your voice like you're living with a mariachi band. Wait, actually that sounds pretty cool. Can we have that instead of this shit show?
Okay, well, how about I make a better one then?
Spider-Man.
Marcus, that was not an invitation. Please stop this. You've been in a coma for over 2 years, Marcus. Please, wake up.
Alright, I'm back. What did I miss?
Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size. Catches thieves just like that. Look out. Here comes Spider-Man.
I'm going to ignore this.
Look, I've already complained about the necessity of the second intro, and I'm not exactly a music critic.
But let's pretend that a show going back to its roots means that it automatically has to have the same name. You do know that doesn't mean he has to like it, right? Just because there's a reason behind the name choice, it doesn't mean the issue magically goes away, nor does it mean he can't have a problem with it.
Well, if Nick doesn't like it, then he should just watch Batman!
Okay, so if someone has a problem with a property, then they shouldn't even be voicing their issues? Who the fuck are you, the Dragon Quest fandom when Donkey reviewed 11?
You say that like you weren't considering commentating on it before you even watched the video.
I mean, hey, if it got the attention of Sake Chief, then I really didn't care.
Okay, hero main.
But seriously, all of this because you don't appreciate Nintendo having an opinion on the title seeming just lazy? I don't really understand why you're making a big deal out of this.
You're a fucking idiot.
Great interjection, 10 out of 10. I wonder what spider venom tastes like.
I guess I should have explained more. But then again, they didn't watch the other episodes. And now that a year has gone by, I guess I have to explain it. Again. Thanks. So Marvel's Spider-Man is able to modernize the Spidey stories with the focus of Peter adjusting to his new school life at Horizon High, trying to be a good superhero, and of course working together with his newfound friends, being Miles, Gwen, and Anya. Some of these stories also adapt Dan Slott's stories like Spider Island and Superior Spider-Man, with a more modern and lighthearted feel. Nintendo failed to notice this because he hasn't read the fucking comics! And that's the reason why I made this response video.
First off, we haven't gotten to a point in the video where Nick can even explain why he feels this way. So at this point in time, it just feels like you're conclusion jumping, especially since the audience hasn't even seen the full video yet for your information, Marcus.
Second, pointing out what you meant now wouldn't necessarily solve the fact that this was left out. I mean, I understand if you just wanted to get it out of the way now to evade confusion later, but I digress. That doesn't change my point.
And secondly, I'm the best editor in the world. Look what I can do.
Spider-Man! Out of f***ing nowhere.
Making a montage that pays tribute to the 2012 Countdown community doesn't make you a good editor by any stretch of the word.
Well, you're just jealous that I'm a better editor than you are. Especially since I've been making compilation videos for over 2 years with 101 videos. And that's not even counting the shitpost I've made. What have you guys done? You've only made 8 videos! And even for you, Kirby Star Warrior, the amount of videos that you made is less than mine!
Okay, so we didn't discuss this on camera, but before we started this interjection, me and Pre made an agreement not to cover anything that could sound like Marcus was just joking, since we both felt like we failed to do that in the previous Marcus video we covered. But I've caught a question, is this supposed to be a joke or something? Because not gonna lie, I hope to Ash you are not serious right now. Look, Marky, first off, telling Key he's jealous of you doesn't really make you right, because he's got a point. Anyone can throw clips together with music in the background. In fact, I've been doing that since I had Windows Movie Maker. When most people think of good editing, they think of crazy shit happening all over the screen, like keyframing and other editing techniques, not videos being put together. That being said, Marcus, your video output is not your editing. Why would that matter?
You know, ironically, having videos spread apart a little more could imply that a video style takes a little while longer to make than, say, Marcus's video. Funny thing.
I love how Marcus didn't even bother with Keyblade's channel. Like, you looked at over at Acronym and then Kirby's, but not Key?
Probably because he's easily one of the most active commentators this year, but I digress.